I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well, though.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that. And just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft every day. It's coming in. It's getting better. That's what champions do. Guys, for him, it's always been that pursuit of reaching his incredible potential.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. And here's a look at some numbers for Kevin Durant.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Denver, Michael Porter out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Lee in at the 2 spot. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Now Murray. Lee on the wing. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
Down low. Here's Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Inside, Murray lays it up and banks it in.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Right side, Curry. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Timeout.
Curry's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Well, you know, just like his brother, Seth Curry shoots with tremendous range and remarkable efficiency. And the old man wasn't too bad in those categories either. Odell could put it in the hole from deep with a high rate of efficiency, too.
Now here's Murray. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And here are the Nets now. 6-point game. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Hey, and both Curry brothers averaging well over 40% from threes.
How about this, B.A.? Seth has actually been a tick more accurate than Steph. And, of course, their dad, Dale Curry, was a tremendous marksman in his own right. This is a talented fam, no doubt.
Now here's Irving doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Lee on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. And the basket by Lee. He's got 16. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. They're playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Now here's Irving. Murray with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Lee. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Both teams deciding to change it up. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Lee. Takes a three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Lee's got 21.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. That shot wide open.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter. And he is a gifted scorer, folks.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 26.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Lee. He's guarded by Irving. Knocks down the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Nets have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked. Mark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA, but you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it. All NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Here's Lee. After the basket by Brooklyn. No good from outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
And the basket by Lee.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Back to Irving. The 3-ball. Jokic grabs the board. For Denver, they've got half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. And the basket by Lee.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Durant with the big finish.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Good. He hits again.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the #2 spot now.
And every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here is Irving. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Cousins. Banked it in off the glass.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
And so it's Denver, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at Denver, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team's pushing you to this, at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's Brooklyn now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. They've got Aaron Gordon. He's out there with Michael Porter Jr. Nikola Jokic is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Lee in a shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. That's tipped. Now here's Murray. Pass to Lee. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Good on the baseline, Jay. Lee's got 48.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And Brooklyn has possession. And the basket by Jokic.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far for the perimeter.
You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then he had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yep.
Here's Simmons. On the floor for Brooklyn. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Now here's Simmons. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Porter. Here's Lee. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced...
Brooklyn with the ball. Out left to the wing. Pass to Durant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Fires the 3. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Knocks it loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Green's checked in for Lee. Aldridge is... Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Irving. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Poke loose. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Green's checked in for Lee. Here's Irving. The 3 is up. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Irving. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half. The Nuggets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Lee misses. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. On the wing, Durant from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
Lee misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Knocked away. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. So and the Nets with possession here. They're on a 13-5 run. Irving against Murray. And that one's good by Durant.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Pass to Lee. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth. Knocks it down from distance.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
An open look for Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Durant's got 30 points.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Here's Lee. Good! That's another bucket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Into the lane. And again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
And so they get the victory here at home. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Jamal, I know you have a takeover mentality. Tonight you were focused on passing early. Can you talk about that?
You get easier way in, but play my game at the same time. I just want to make sure we ran the court well, get everybody else going because they've been hooping. It's been a great team effort, and tonight I just try to do what I can to get everybody going.
Seeing your teammates score is always rewarding. Thanks so much, Jamal.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.